You out here chasing things that can rust, things that can be taken away from you, man. Your car can easily be taken away from you, man.
Bring it out.
Your house can easily be taken away from you, man. And most importantly, your life can easily be taken away from you, man.
That's
because
right.
you refuse to follow these laws and commandments, man. Because you refuse to work out the things that the Most High wanted you to do to help you have a better life, man.
23. And verse 23. Come on. And the Lord said unto the servant, come on, go out into the highways and hedges.
Come on, that's where we are. We're in the hedges and we're in the hood. And what do you call that right here? It's the 6, right? We're right on the 6. Zone 6. A bunch of Negroes out here. Does not serve the Lord. Talking about, yeah, I'm from zone 6, so what?
And compel them to come in.
We compel you to come in, and obey these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now,
that my house may be filled.
That my house will be filled, because according to the most popular release, we are here to teach you about who you really are. That's why we start with, do you know who you are according to the Bible? What is your nationality? See, we have a lot of us, we're waking up. Whether you like it or not. See, this ain't gonna be stopped. Because right here, as I'm speaking to you, we have thousands all over the world. People that are just like us.
This day.
It says, behold, we are servants this day. Come on.
And for the land that thou gavest unto our fathers.
And the land that he gave to our forefathers. Come on.
To eat the fruit thereof.
To eat the fruit thereof. Come on.
And the good thereof.
Uh-huh.
Behold, we are servants in it.
It said, behold, we are servants in it. We are slaves in it. So you sitting up here and you're still, matter of fact, the LGBTQPW, they gonna get reparations before you get reparations. They gonna give reparations to the homosexuals before they give you blacks reparations.
Right.
And you gonna sit up here and celebrate Independence Day when you are totally dependent on your oppressor. And that's part of the curses. You don't have no independence because you gotta get your water from your oppressor. You gotta get your food from your oppressor. You gotta get your job from your oppressor. You ain't no independence. Because you don't want to work. Freedom take effort. It takes work to be free. You want to be free from your oppressor, you won't have to grow your own food. But you content with eating the genetically modified food that's giving you cancer.
Bring it out.
You content with eating this genetically modified salmon, this fake tilapia, because you don't want to catch your own food. Independence means you take the rod out there and you catch your own fish. That's why you'll celebrate somebody else's independence, because you don't want to do the work to gain your own independence. You don't want to do the work to gain your own freedom. So you'll celebrate somebody else's and barbecue and light fire rockets.
You said they were celebrating both?
They celebrate both Juneteenth and 4th of July.
Bring it out, man.
Bring it out.
Still in captivity. Give me Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Come on.
My people are destroyed.
My people are what?
Are destroyed.
My people are destroyed. That's a destroyed person. That'll celebrate. That's like somebody in prison celebrating the correction officer's birthday.
That's right.
Let's make the correction officer a cake. Make it one of them honey bun cakes. Why he got you in captivity? Why he got you on 24-hour lockdown? You just had a brother end up dying because they let him go without water 7 days in his cell. They cut the water off in his cell. Died of dehydration. And y'all up here celebrating your independence. My people are what?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
For a lack of knowledge. Because you think freedom means you don't have to obey no laws. Because you think freedom is you just going around here doing whatever you want to do. Freedom comes with a burden, man. Freedom costs.
That's right.
They didn't come over here and gain their independence. When they wrote the Declaration of Independence, they wrote laws.
Right.
They signed the laws. They signed bills into play. Read that again. Is any more on that?
Yep. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. knowledge.
And we reject the knowledge. Come on.
I will also reject thee.
And that's why the Most High has rejected us and left us in this captivity. That's why it's imperative that we fall back to these laws, statutes, and commandments so we can gain our freedom. Give me John 8:32. So you can truly be free. It'll show you what you have to do to get freedom. And that's obedience to the Most High God.
That's
and
right.
It's going to take effort. You're going to
Bring
have
it
to
up.
occupy till he comes.
That's right.
But you just want to stay stagnant. That's why you don't want to see no more slave movies. That's why you don't want to see no more oppressive movies, because you don't want to come face to face and count the cost on what freedom is, what it's going to take to get freedom. The only reason you can ride the bus because your ancestors didn't want to catch the bus, had to walk miles for years. It took them years for you to sit on the back of the bus. But you so destroyed after they gave you the deliverance to sit on the front of the bus, you so destroyed you still go back to the back of the bus.
Bring it out.
They ain't even got to tell you to go back there no more. You prefer that seat.
Bring it out.
No matter what your ancestors spent out here. Because you don't want to spend it. You don't want to do the same thing. You don't want to have them dogs sicked on you. So now you done became an obedient slave. Now you done became a content working for minimum wage and not being able to pay your bills.
Bring it out. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
So hit that word real quick. Hit that verse real quick. I got a word late.
And ye shall know the
Late.
truth.
That's our mind state. Negroes always late. That's the Negro mind state, man. And that's why we at the bottom. Because we don't want to listen to no law, statutes, and commandments unless it's dealing with the white man. I can't stop because you already late. You already finna get rolled up. Now the Most High about to write you up. Now the Most High God is finna write you up, man. Now you about to get fired from God.
Bring it out.
You worried about getting fired from Little Caesars, man. That's the bottom.
Bring it out.
It don't get no lower, man. We trying to bring you this. Keep reading that John 8:32.
The book of
Trying
John,
to get you free.
chapter 8 and verse 32.
Let you know that you better than that, man. To give you some discipline so you can get a better job.
That's right. And ye
You
shall
can't
know
go
the
hired.
truth.
You can't get hired at another job being late all the time, man.
That's right.
Come on, Op.
And ye shall know the truth.
You shall know the truth. Come on.
And the truth shall make you free.
And the truth is gonna make you free, man. Give me the truth, Op. Psalm 119. You shall know the truth, and the truth gonna make you free. You gotta understand what the truth is. And understand that you just can't hear the truth. You just can't know the truth. You gotta actually live it out.
That's right.
And that's what's gonna get you free.
That's right.
That's what's gonna gain you salvation.
That's right.
That's what's gonna get you deliverance.
Bring it out. The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142.
Come on.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Thy righteousness is the everlasting righteousness. Come on.
And thy law is the truth.
And the law is the truth, man. What's going to set you free is these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Bring it
What
out.
you going to set you free is obedience,
That's right.
honesty, loyalty,
Humility.
kind. That's what's going to set you free, man. But long as you sit up here and you want to follow and you want to do as they say, do as you say, and live your own life and do what you so-called think is living, you're going to continue to be out here dead. You're going to continue to be in captivity. Give me 2nd Esdras chapter 14, verse 34. Because that's our problem too. We think we know what's best for us. And that's why we popping firecrackers in captivity. That's why we buying fireworks in captivity, man. We ain't got nothing else to celebrate this month except somebody else's liberation. And your oppressor said, give me liberty or give me death. You ain't willing to die for nothing, man. But a lace front.
Bring it out.
A blonde one.
Some implant.
A blonde one. Come on, yeah, some implants, some butt injections. Some butt injections. Go down to go to Dawn, Puerto Rico and get some Dawn sitting on injected in you, man. 1334 or 1434.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, and verse 34. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding.
You got to subdue your own understanding. Come on.
And reform your hearts.
And what?
And reform your hearts.
And reform your hearts. And your heart, that in Hebrew, that is lav. That means your inner man, your subconsciousness. You got to subdue and renew and reform your mind. And your subconscious is being programmed by what you're watching on television and what you're listening to on the radio. You are being manipulated by those things. Those things are actually, that's why the scripture says to guard your heart, to guard your subconscious mind, to take notice, to take heed to the things that you're listening to and the things that you're seeing out here. But we not doing that. We sit up here watching our people get gunned down cold-blooded. We sit up here watching Cardi B sit up here half naked on the darn screen. And you got women like Aisha Curry talking about when she ain't getting enough attention from men. So now y'all out here seeking attention. Keep going, Op.
Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding.
If you will subdue your own understanding, keep going.
And reform your hearts.
And reform your heart, which is your mind. Come on.
Ye shall be kept alive.
You're going to be kept alive. But you're not going to reform your mind. You still going to have that Negro mind state where you late to everything. Where you can't hear the word. Where you never got time to pick up the scriptures. Where you hate reading. Keep going, huh?
And after death, you
You'd
shall
rather play
obtain
Fortnite.
mercy.
You'd rather play Fortnite in 2K than the game life. Shalakia, what was that last verse?
And after death, ye shall obtain mercy.
And after death, you're going to be able to obtain mercy. But if you continue to walk by this, give me Zechariah 11:7. If you continue to walk by this thing, then you're not going to receive that mercy. And you're going to end up in that lake, man. You're going to end up dealing with the second death.